And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. An NL West matchup on the show. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers and the Arizona Diamondbacks. First pitch coming your way next.
Welcome your Arizona Diamondbacks.
So just about set. And on the mound now, Corbin Burnes. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
One and one.
And a seed into center. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Here's Betts. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
And a big swing and a miss. The Dodgers have raced out of the gate to start the season. Well struck right field. That's got a chance. Pops over the wall, and that's an automatic double.
Off the bat, I thought they were going to score their first run of the game, and that feels like a tough break, but look at the bright side. Really good contact at the plate, and now they're working with not just one, but two runners in scoring position, so they'd love another base hit right here.
Swings and misses. Strike one.
Yeah, when a team's winning at this kind of pace, Boog, the vibes are great. I was on two different teams that had a 600 winning percentage or better in the first month of the season, and both of them went on to win the division.
Base runners at second and third here. No outs. And there's the strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Breaking ball misses down and away. Will Smith in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Swing and a hard hit grounder to third. Fair ball. One runs in. Flying around third is Betts. Runner from second crosses the plate, and they take a 2-run lead.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And up to the plate is Will Smith. That's in there, 0-1.
I feel with the way that Will Smith is able to handle the bat, control the bat head, he's very capable of finding green space and driving in that run.
Gets it to first. One out in the top of the first. Time now for Dave Roberts' lineup for the Los Angeles Dodgers. This is a ball club that can really slug. Lots of homers, lots of extra base hits. And Chris, that of course a huge part of success in the standings for this group.
Well, if you're going to be successful in today's game, you've got to be able to hit the ball over the fence. Just defensively, very hard to find the holes. And when you're talking about pitchers, coming out of the bullpen, throwing 95 and above, very difficult. It's hard to string together 2, 3, 4 hits to score those runs. So definitely critical to hit those homers, get the extra base knocks, and that's exactly what they've been doing.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out of the slider, and there's 2 gone.
Well, there he gets the slider in on his hands, and it just eats him up. It's hard to get the bat around on a pitch like that in tight. You just feel like you're crowded on the inside part of the plate. Can't get any extension. That's when he definitely should have laid off of.
And first offering is fouled off. Power is such a big part of the success that we see with the good teams in the league right now, and even in the postseason.
He's given up a couple of runs, but the pitch count really not as high as you would think. Might be able to get through this one under 25 pitches.
That one out to right. Smith settles under it and makes the catch. And that'll do it. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this two-run double. And it's two. This is Corbin Carroll.
Leading off for the Diamondbacks, designated hitter.
First
Corbin
offering, and it just
Carroll.
misses. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Next pitch is outside. Just missed. That one off the bad part of the bat, just a lazy fly ball. Pajes makes the grab, one away. Time to take a look at the Diamondbacks lineup. One guy leading the way offensively for this club right now, Josh Naylor.
Tops on the team in batting average, Boog. A guy who's showing off some excellent bat-to-ball ability when he digs in at the plate. You know, that's useful if your team needs to get an inning going, get a leadoff man on. But it's also incredible to have a guy like that in the lineup because he's a run producer who can drive in runs if you've got guys on base already. So he's a huge piece in this lineup.
Just missed. And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. 1 out, base is empty.
Ball 2.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
2 down, base is empty. And now here is Pavin Smith. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Inside corner, and that's called a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle, hope he gets a mistake.
Nice grab to first. It's there, and that's a great play. Diamondbacks down quickly. They trail things here 2-0. New inning getting started. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Michael Conforto. Burnes in his 7th season, 30 years old now. He joined the team as a free agent. Burnes back to work. That smash towards center. And a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
Digging in, Hesung Kim. Naylor. Over to Perdomo. That's one. Back to the pitcher covering in time. It's a double play.
The 3-6-1 double play, in my opinion, is one of the toughest plays to make. You've got a pitcher covering first and the middle infielder throwing to a moving target. Everything has to be perfect, and right there, they made it look pretty easy.
James Outman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. On the ground, right side, Naylor. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here, but they hold a 2-0 lead. And we're back. Bottom of the 2nd. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Diamondbacks, Josh Naylor. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Ripped to short. Betts whips it to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Third baseman, Eugenio Suarez.
Here's another look with StatCast, Singy. The throw needed to be strong to beat the runner, and it was.
Yeah, that play was close, and I think we need to credit that 88-mile-per-hour throw as the difference maker right there. That's just impressive.
Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. Next pitch is downstairs. Patrick Johnson calling the balls and strikes.
Pretty standard zone for Johnson. Sometimes he might get a little jumpy, a little excited and expand the zone, but usually you at least feel like the pitcher on the mound is earning it, and that's important because you got to make players earn it.
Singy, what kind of strike zone is most frustrating for hitters?
I'd say off the plate, away, and down. And why? Those are the toughest locations to hit the baseball.
3 balls, 2 strikes the count. Swing and a miss, struck him out. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the catcher, Gabriel Moreno. That catches the zone for a strike. 0-1. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Offense held in check there. We head on now to the top of the 3rd. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Diamondbacks nothing. All set for the start of the inning. And now here's the Dodgers designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani. Warning track, wall, and you can touch them all, baseball man. A gigantic blast. And they add a run. It's 3-0.
They wasted no time in that at bat, swinging at the first pitch, and he punished it. You see how he stays square to the plate. He takes a breaking ball that's away, gets around it, gets it up in the air, and hits a long home run. Not exactly the way that you teach it in the cage, but you'll take the result.
Now it's Mookie Betts. A double and a run scored his first time up. And that one fouled off.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Ground ball right side. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Now batting, first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. He drove in 2 with a double his first time up. This one in the air right field. Smith sizing this one up. They got it for out number 2.
On the mound, he's got to remember his offense can score a lot. So if he can hit the reset button from here going forward, there's still a chance that his club can win this ball game.
Smith swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. Two outs, base is empty. Out to short, and that one finds its way through. Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy. His first at bat was a strikeout. That one fouled off. Smith, the runner at first with 2 gone. That's hard hit on the line. And foul ball. Pulls the string with the changeup, struck him out. Bottom of the inning, and it's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Swings through that one for strike 1.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Stays alive. There's a swing and a drive. This one looks like trouble, and that's a leadoff double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Alec Thomas stands in now and watches strike 1. Strike 2. Fastball, and he gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Geraldo Perdomo stands in now for the Diamondbacks. There's the strike. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Puts it away for the out. Next up for the Diamondbacks, Corbin Carroll. Flied to right his first time. And that's down and away. And another ball.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you. So make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
Yeah, that's fouled off. That one inside. And now 3-1. Runner at second, 2 down. Line drive. And a base hit right there. Gurriel scores. It's an RBI single. It's 3-1. Runner at first with 2 away. Standing in is the power-hitting second baseman, Ketel Marte. Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Well, that steal right there is wanting to take advantage of having a really good hitter at the plate. Now they've got a much better shot at bringing home a 2-out RBI.
0-2 now as he swings through it.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Got him looking, and he didn't like the call. 1 run, a pair of hits. Back here at Chase Field, start of the 4th. Now here is Andy Pajes. And first offering is fouled off. The part about Burnes' journey that's so interesting, former 4th-round pick out of St. Mary's, where he pitched alongside Tony Gonsolin. Swing and a foul out of play. Rips that one to right. Smith makes the grab, 1 down. Michael Conforto will climb in. 1 for 1 with a single so far. On the ground, right side, Marte sends it to first, and a couple of quick outs. Here's the second baseman, Hesung Kim. 0 for 1 so far. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
Swing and a foul straight back. Two outs. That one ripped. And that's up onto the walkway and out of here. He'll circle the bases. His first homer of the year. It's 4-1.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
James Outman, the next to hit. 0 for 1. He grounded out to first his last time. Ripped on the ground to second. Throws to first. And that is the third out of the inning. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now 4-1. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the fourth, now Pavin Smith. Strike one.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Late that time, and it's strike two.
0-2 is the count.
High fly ball out to left field. Conforto settles under this one, corrals it, and there's one down. And now it's Josh Naylor. Grounded out his first time up. Flying drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Boog, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Suarez in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Oh, right to the backstop. Naylor into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility. Right through there for a strike. Swings through that one for strike two.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big time velo on the bump and big time pop at the plate.
Dives, but it falls, and now it looks like extra bases. The run comes in to score from second. It's 4-2.
Comes through with the RBI. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely, and that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Moreno batting for the second time, and that's strike one. This one in the dirt.
0-2.
And that is a good eye on a pitch down low. Down 1 and 2. In the dirt. That misses, and it's a full count.
Just missing off the plate there, according to the umpire, and out there on the mound, maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced, but it looks like he's accepted it. Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
Righty delivers. Not close with that one. Now 2-0.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at-bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
2 balls, 1
2
strike.
outs, and 1 in scoring position. To the right side, and that chance handled. Tosses to first. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. D-backs with a run-scoring double. It's now 4-2. You're watching Major League Baseball. Back here in the desert, ready now for the 5th inning. Now it's the Dodger leadoff hitter, Shohei Ohtani. Burnes back to work. And he chases a high fastball there.
You can never say enough about Ohtani. In 2023, he became the first player in AL/NL history to hit 40-plus home runs.
That one is absolutely belted. And that's going to bang against the wall. The throw in. It's a double. Third hit of the night for him.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner.
Now pitching for
So they
the
turn things over to the righty, Shelby Miller.
Number 18.
And he's been really shutting down hitters from the right side of the plate this year. Not a lot of hard contact, not a lot of hits, period.
That's the batter now as he swings and misses for strike one. And that one lifted in the air center field. And he makes the catch. Runner tags at second, and he makes it up to third with one away. And here's Freddie Freeman. Swing and a ball lifted left field. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags from third. Throw home. Not in time. The run scores. And they lead by 3.
Oh, that's a quality at bat right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he did. Good pass to the baseball.
Smith now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at bat?
Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. This one in the air center field. Thomas gets under it. Brings it in. And that is that. 1 run, 1 hit. And we're back. John Shelby with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5. Alec Thomas.
Ball 1, no strike.
That hits the dirt. And that's ball 1. May winds and deals. Swings through that one out in front that time.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And there's a ball.
Inside.
And a swing and a miss.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Next offering misses down and away.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Big Red picks up the K.
Well, he throws him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling when you think the ball's going to get into the gutter and somehow just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called third strike.
Perdomo takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
The Dodgers leading by 3. Last half of inning number 5. And a good eye there. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. One down, base is empty. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. May delivers. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, that was the cutter down and in right there. And typically, if you're going to have a chance with the pitch, if it's down, that's your best chance of doing anything with it. It's kind of like a mini slider, just with a little less vertical movement.
And that ends the inning. Nothing doing for Arizona, and the deficit. Back here at Chase Field, and now it's going to be Max Muncy. And that one is lifted in the air. Gurriel has it sized up. Squeezes it. And a quick out, number one.
Now batting, right fielder, Andy Pajes.
And now the right fielder, Andy Pajes. 0 for 2 in this one. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
He just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Moreno puts it away, and there's 2 away.
Up next for the Dodgers, left fielder, Michael Conforto.
2 down, bases empty. The batter will be Michael Conforto. 1 for 2. Hit hard on the ground to short. Toss to Naylor. That's the 3rd out. Nothing doing for the offense that time. 2, 3, 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Diamondbacks 2.
Now pitching for
Back
Los
now
Angeles.
for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound. Number 78.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Tosses to first, and that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. Smith batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Check swing, and he went. And that is strike 2.
2 strikes.
Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th.
Ball 1.
Goes down looking. Two outs, base is empty. Here's Josh Naylor.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
That one pushed to the left and foul.
Ball in.
On the ground, right side. The throw to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over.
Now pitching for the Diamondbacks.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Kevin Ginkel.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Throws to first in time. 1 up, 1 down.
Well, Boog, we talked about how the ball is coming out of the pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
Stepping in, James Outman has grounded out a couple of times. Out to short, Perdomo. Tosses to first, and 2 away to start the 7th. 2 down, base is empty. Now it's the DH, Shohei Ohtani.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
That's a laser base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
And now it's Mookie Betts. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck, right field, back there. Makes the catch on the edge of the track. So 1 hit is all they get midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Diamondbacks 2. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And the batter now, Eugenio Suarez. The Diamondbacks in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at-bat out of him right here.
Called strike right there.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
0-2's the count.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Away, away, away. And clearly that was the plan right there. He just wasn't able to put it in play. And that should tell you something as a hitter. Sometimes you're a little too conscious of the inside pitch, and you're not able to cover that outside part of the plate. So clearly some adjustments to be made next time.
And it falls.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Here's Gurriel. Not having as much success with the bat here at home as you see the splits. Gurriel gets a piece. Moreno, the base runner at first with one out. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
Freeman to second. There's one. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. And that'll do it. One hit in the inning. We go to the eighth. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Freddie Freeman. Ginkel back to work. Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Around first, heading for two. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
The first move felt like a bit of a guess. You have to be right in those spots or things can get away from you awfully quickly.
Will Smith to the plate. 1 for 3. And first offering is fouled off. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. And we're in the top of the 8th. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move to the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just gonna have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Up the middle, whips it to first, and they get the out on Smith. Max Muncy at the dish. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. To the right side. And he handles it himself for the out. Now it's the right fielder, Andy Pajes. 0 for 3 in this one. And this one gets away and can't squeeze it. And the runner holds. Runner at third, 2 away. Foul ball. On the ground, out to short. On to first, and that will end the inning. So the Dodgers leave one. They're still out. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the bottom of the 8th.
Now pitching for Los Angeles, Number 57.
And that one fouled
Luis
off.
Garcia.
And that is in for a strike. And it's 0-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And a swing and a miss. And there's one away.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game, I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're beating him, make this adjustment really quick, because word will get around the league in a hurry.
On the ground, Muncy whips it across. 2 up, 2 down.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
Here's the Diamondbacks leadoff hitter, Corbin Carroll. And first offering is fouled off. And it's fouled away. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Swings and misses. And Arizona is set down 1-2-3. Diamondbacks down quickly. They trail at 5-2. We're back. It's the top of the 9th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound. Jalen Beeks.
Now
bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter
Diamondbacks.
coming up to hit. Classic
Number
bullpen
68.
move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Beeks.
And a swing and a line drive at a right field. And there's one down.
Really nice job to get your
Now batting,
first out of the ball
second
game.
baseman, Hesung Kim.
Hesung Kim steps to the plate for the Dodgers. He's already homered here in this one. There's a line drive to left field. And no one can get there. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's in with a stand-up double.
Putting some good swings on the ball. That's his second extra base hit in this one. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
And now James Outman to first, 2 away.
Now batting,
Shohei
designated
Ohtani
hitter,
up to the
Shohei
dish.
Ohtani.
He's already homered in this game. Swing and a foul straight back. In the air, left side. Gurriel handles the chance. And that is that. A double in the inning, but they leave him stranded. 2-3-4 set to hit in the bottom of the 9th. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Diamondbacks 2. Back here in the desert, last chance for the home team. Ketel Marte up to the plate. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
Well, that bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike one here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
Finds its way through, base hit. And a good start to the inning. Pavin Smith digs in now. First pitch misses.
1-0.
Marte aboard here at first with nobody out. In the air, right side. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Now batting.
Now here's the cleanup hitter for Arizona, Josh Naylor. And the Dodgers will go.
Pitching for Los Angeles, number 38, Kirby Yates.
Tap foul at the plate. And it's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses. Now only one out remaining.
First strikeout for him in this one.
Now
That splitter's maybe the go-to
baseman,
pitch when he's looking for a swing and miss like that. He throws it quite a bit, and that's a good example of the effect it can have on a hitter.
So it's their last chance in this one. Now the third baseman, Eugenio Suarez. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. The D-backs trailing by 3 here in the last half of inning number 9.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game.
Sometimes road trips can be tough. You're away from your family, but when you can win, silence that opposing crowd, it makes things just a little bit better, makes the road trip just a little bit shorter.
And your final score, 5-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.